Ceto. 5'8". All these voices in my head, they say things that don't make sense, like go kill without regret and hurt those that you resent. I finally was convinced that I control all of this. I'm no longer a puppet, can't wait for my next conflict. I'm a rebel with no cause, doesn't have to mean a mod. This gift was given from God, most would see it as a flaw. But to me there's nothing wrong with something that makes you strong. Don't really know why I fought so damn hard just to belong. Maybe it was for a shot or a chance to earn my spot. I don't really need a squad to help me find rhymes to jot. It's cause my talent is raw, can't touch it cause it's too hot. Throw you in this melting pot, I'm just so sick of all your talk. Now I'm ripping off your jaw, I'll cut you up with this up. Feeding your bones to the dogs and I'll leave the rest to rot. I'm the guy you shouldn't cross, Ceto was just a facade. I try to hide my sick thoughts, it's hard when your mind is lost. It's me the devil taunts, every dream I have he haunts. I attempt to see his plot and why he chose me to stop. My soul can't be fucking bought, so this battle will never stop. All these voices in my head, they say things that don't make sense, like go kill without regret and hurt those that you resent. I finally was convinced that I control all of this. I'm no longer a puppet, can't wait for my next conflict. This verse is a confession, I'm from an evil dimension. You're gonna need protection and about 6 types of weapons. Also I failed to mention that I live for this aggression. I wanna make you feel threatened, if I do that's my intention. You better pay attention, I come from every direction. I'll sever all your tendons and cut from chest to midsection. So did you learn a lesson for fucking with my progression? It's time for my ascension, rap will always be my engine. It should be my profession, it saved me from my transgressions. Music needs to be deafened, mumble rap is an infection. Killing with no exceptions, but I will always reject them. So answer me this question, why is this genre so contentious? They'll always cause depression, they're deceptively horrendous. My true task and objective is to stop them till they're breathless. All these voices in my head, they say things that don't make sense, like go kill without regret and hurt those that you resent. I finally was convinced that I control all of this. I'm no longer a puppet, can't wait for my next conflict. My behavior and temper will never let me surrender, almost like it takes pleasure in leaving my mind dismembered. Sometimes there's just too much pressure, it just can't hold my life together. I go through desperate measures so I could be the aggressor. I cause earthquakes and tremors, that's what happens when I'm pestered. The beating that I render has you leaving in a stretcher. Arms and legs have been severed, you chose this dangerous venture. I'm the storm that you can't weather, can't tolerate stupid gestures. I'm known as a contender and I could only get better. So I'll stay for the record that I was born to be stellar. On a lyrical bender, my rhymes are compared to treasure. A troubled drama setter, writing letters they can censor. I'll rip you through a shredder, your wounds will bleed and they'll fester. Your body will feel tender, dry blood has a different texture. Just call me rap's defender, protecting this shit forever. To them I'm a professor, I'm clever with every lecture. Killing off all these hecklers when compared to me they're lesser. I dangle by a tether, too much styles inside this blender. Hell's Gate is where I'll enter and I'll come out feeling fresher. The violence keeps me centered, my fire scorching with embers. People call me a heller, their rhymes against mine are slender. Forever be your offender, I'm an ass-kicking dispenser. Also I'm a life wrecker, won't meet a crazier feller. I'm treated like a leper, I'm not a fool or a jester. I'm just a bone collector, cannibal like Dr. Lecter. Escape, you'll trip the sensors, you won't survive this endeavor. These warnings are for all genders. I'm described as music's cleanser. I'm a goddamn oppressor. You'll never change this transgressor. I'll avenge my ancestors with all these words I get from this motherfucking Western. All these voices in my head, they say things that don't make sense, like go kill without regret and hurt those that you resent.